Brenda, and I am recording this video from the coziness of my place, so feel welcome to this very new YouTube channel and project, which I named HablARTE en Español, because speaking Spanish is an art that, as any other art, we can practice and practice and practice more until we feel comfortable enough and prepared to share it with the world. So thank you for letting me share my mother tongue with you. For this first video, I wanted to start with the personal pronouns. And I know that this might be a very, very basic topic for you. It is not my intention to offend your intelligence. I just didn't want to assume that you already know this. That is why I have these teeny tiny pieces of paper. Each one of them is for one personal pronoun that I'll be listing here in just a second. But before getting into that, I want to analyze with you what a personal pronoun is. Let's start word by word. First, personal. I think we have a very big clue in this word, person. That means that it refers to a person, okay? Then let's continue with pronoun. What is a pronoun? A pronoun is a word that we use to replace a different one just because we don't want to get repetitive. Let's say an example. Maria goes every day to the market. Maria buys fruits. Maria also buys vegetables. Is this the way we speak in real life? It is not, right? What we say is Maria goes to the market every day. She instead of Maria, because it is easier to say, faster, and we don't want to get repetitive. She buys fruits. She also buys vegetables. Well, it happens the same in Spanish. María va al supermercado todos los días. Ella compra frutas. Ella también compra verduras. Ta-da! That is the magic of a pronoun, personal pronoun in this case. But now that we understand personal and pronoun, let's dive deeper into it, because personal, it's like pretty human life centered, right? Because the personal pronouns also refer to animals. For example, mi perro es muy obediente. Él come toda su comida. Él ama pasear. Mi perro, él. Personal pronouns doesn't mean that only refers to people. That is my point. Now we are ready to dive into the personal pronouns in Spanish one by one. So the first one is going to be yo. And let me just explain that after writing the personal pronoun in Spanish, we're going to be saying the equal in the two other languages that I am so fortunate to speak, which are English and French. So in Spanish, yo, in English, I, and in French, je. Okay? I don't think we have further questions, but if you do, then feel free to write them on the comment section. The next personal pronoun is tú. Attention. Before saying anything else, I have a question for you. Tú, the personal pronoun, with an accent mark or without it? Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Time's up. For those of you who said that tú, the personal pronoun, needs an accent mark above the you, well, you were right. And for those of you who said it didn't, let's explain why. Tú, with and without the accent mark, they both exist, but they mean different things, okay? Tú, with the accent mark, is a personal pronoun, as we are learning today. And tú, without the accent mark, it is a possessive adjective. How to differentiate them other than because of the accent mark? Well, that could be because of the word that is next to them. For example, tú, the personal pronoun with the accent mark, is before a verb. For example, tú estudias español, you study Spanish, tu étudies español. And tú, without the accent mark, that is the possessive adjective, would be tu clase de español, your Spanish lesson, ta clase de español. Okay? So I hope this helps you to identify them. In case you see them both in the same sentence and you wonder, is this my mistake or the writer's mistake? For example, tú limpias tu casa. You clean your house. What's going on? It took quite a bit of time explaining the personal pronoun tú, but now it is time to move on to the next personal pronoun, which is tan 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 tan. Él. Attention. I have the same question I asked you in the personal pronoun tú, él, with an accent mark or without it. And as you might be guessing by now, él, when it is a personal pronoun, for example, in the following sentence, él compra flores. He buys flowers. Il achète des fleurs. In these cases, él needs an accent mark. Whereas when it is an article, and more specifically, a definite article for masculine words or nouns, it doesn't need the accent mark. For example, in the sentence, el ramo de flores, the bucket of flowers, le bouquet de fleurs. Right away, we're gonna add the personal pronoun ella. Ella, she, él. When we are talking about a person indirectly. For example, when I am talking to you about her. Following the personal pronouns él and ella comes the word usted. In Spanish, we have two different ways of saying you. The first one is tú, the second one is usted. What is the difference? Well, it's the formality in my speech. For example, tú is a word that we use with people we think are in the same rank as me. For example, family and friends. And usted is a word that we use with people we want to show respect to. For example, our professors, elders, or people we don't know. It basically marks a hierarchy between me and the person I'm talking to. And it could be so easy just to say, tú and usted are the two words to say you in Spanish. It's not that easy because we face a problem when we conjugate. That is that tú has its own conjugation and él, ella, and usted share the same conjugation. That is why when we look up for conjugations on the internet, we might find a chart that in some of the boxes has just one personal pronoun, and in other boxes it has 3 personal pronouns in the same box. Then we jump from usted to nosotros, which is the masculine version to express a group of people. I am included, and we are talking. We are being the subject of an action. Nosotros has its feminine version, which, as you might be guessing, we're just gonna change the O by the A. And we have nosotros or nosotras, we knew. Last but not least, we'll continue with the plural version of the third person. That means that ellos is the plural version of él, ellos, they, él, ellas is the plural version of ella, ellas, they, él. That means that in Spanish we do have and in French we have the masculine and feminine version of the plural word, but in English they both equal they. They talking about a group of people. I am not included, and you that I'm talking to you are not included. We are talking about them. And the last personal pronoun that we have left is the plural version of usted, which is ustedes. And we have a special case here because ustedes works a little bit different, or we have something extra with ustedes. That is that with usted, the singular version, we said that we only use it for formal contexts. Well, ustedes, the plural version, we use it with formal and informal context. That is to say that ustedes is the plural of usted and also the plural of tú. That was it for today's video. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!